Do you know where your tap water comes from? Better yet, do you know the treatment process it goes through before it gets to you? If your answer to these questions is no, then we hope this documentary will be informative for you. In Guyana, both surface and underground sources of water are used. In this video, we will be educating you on how underground water is treated. One water treatment plant in Guyana, which abstracts water by means of wells from the aquifers or underground water-bearing formations, is the Central Ruimveldt plant. The aquifer used by Central Ruimveldt is known as the A sands. The A sands aquifer is widely known for its iron content, which can range from about 1 milligram per liter to 10 milligrams per liter, depending on the location. The iron is not particularly harmful to health, but is aesthetically displeasing and can be removed by various processes.
Now this iron needs to be removed. Initially, in the aquifer, it is in its dissolved state known as the clear water iron. The process can take advantage of the oxidation of the clear water iron to the red water iron. For that, the aerators are used. These take advantage of the abundance of oxygen that is present in the atmosphere, which converts the clear water iron to the red water iron.
The most commonly employed aerator type is the multiple tray aerator. This entails the exposure of the water in thin films, created as it flows through the various trays, which allows for oxidation or transfer of the ferrous, also known as clear water iron, to the insoluble, or ferric iron, which then precipitates to the iron hydroxide, which can be physically removed. The ratio is about 0.14 milligrams of oxygen to every 1 milligram of ferrous iron. This is followed by the retention of the water for about 30 minutes in appropriately sized tanks. This allows for complete transformation of the iron species, which is pH dependent. pH represents how acidic or basic the water is. Below 7 is considered acidic, and above 7 is considered basic. 7 is neutral. If the pH is too low, calcium hydroxide, popularly known as lime, can be added proportionally to raise the pH. Some of the iron drops to the bottom of the retention tanks, where it is later flushed out, whereas some flow over to the filters. The rapid sand gravity filters are packed with media that create a barrier to the passage of the iron precipitates, or groups of particles known as flocks, and disallow them from entering the storage reservoir. These filters are cleaned by a process known as backwashing, where water flows in the opposite direction to flush the accumulated iron in the filter media.
Therefore, the iron content in the final water, that is after the treatment, is much lower than that from the aquifer. In the reservoir, chlorine is added to maintain a residual of about 0.5 milligrams per liter when it enters the distribution network. This caters for any contamination that may occur in the distribution network.
The process scheme is employed in various parts of Guyana for the treatment of groundwater with high iron content. The Guyana Water Incorporated also works to ensure water supply to the nation is tested on a regular basis to guarantee quality that is of World Health Organization standards.